Hey, kia ora everyone, and welcome to another video. Hey, I'm just here to answer a simple question, and it's probably more for the rural players and people without a community as such, because we've got a new Pokemon on Pokemon Go. It's got the new shiny variant out. So for Tapu Bulu, Tapu Bulu is a grass and fairy type attacker. I'm looking up at the screen because I'm kind of commentating on what's going on up there at the same time. But yeah, before the raid starts, a full disclosure: I am using an alt account here. Again, I mean, it's I'm very aware that it is breaking terms of service. At the same time, I don't know. There are a lot of things that I do disagree with about how the game is going, and that sort of thing. But yeah, I mean, in my situation and the situation of other rural players and other players that can't get out, this is best chance that I've got at actually being able to complete these raids. So that's the alt account. I will be hiding its name because I mean, hopefully for obvious reasons. But yeah. So anyway, Tapu Bulu being a grass and fairy type is going to be double weak to poison. So as you can see there, I've got on the left we have our main account. On the right, the alt will be using one Mega Beedrill, which isn't powered all the way up, but it's decent, and all Gengars. Gengars have Hex and Shadow Ball. They're all level 50, and they're all lucky. So there's a good tip there if you're needing the assistance from another account. Luckies save your dust by a massive shot. On my main account though, I'll commentate as we're going through. So as I mentioned, your poison types are going to be your best bet. For myself, when I do attempt a duo, I always use both megas in the same slot. I've just found it works better that they're going to be boosting each other for the damage. The Mega Beedrill I'm using here is a level 50, it is a hundo, and I literally only just powered it up today, once I finally realised that Tapu Bulu was coming to Pokemon Go today. I actually thought it was Wednesday initially, but Nihilego is going to be another awesome poison type attacker as well. I actually think it might be number one, the number one poison attacker that isn't a Mega or isn't a Shadow Pokemon. So yeah, if you have it, not a lot of people are going to have the candy necessary to power up a bunch to level 50, because they weren't available in raids for very long. Cool. Now the counters on the main account get a little bit interesting. So Shadow Muck, I believe this one is powered up to level 50. Yes. And it's not the absolute best IV, but it's the best one that I did have. But yeah, maxes out at 3042 CP. Cool. Probably important to note as well. So Tapu Bulu is using Grass Knot against Nihilego. Probably not the best. I mean, it's not going to be super effective against it because it does have that poison typing, but against rock it is effective. So there you go. Shadow Vileplume. Yeah, I literally just powered these up today just to again to give myself the best chance of taking some down in person. Cool. So the old accounts died out now. I'm reviving the same team because that's the best counters that one has. Roserade used to be top. Used to be top of the poison and the grass type attacking game. So still very useful. I didn't have the XLs to power this one up to level 50 though. I don't actually think I played the community day on this account. Or I would have been busy. Yeah, must have been busy. And Toxicroak, have to admit, I did not expect myself to ever be using a Toxicroak in a raid. But do you have it? It's got the hat. It's level 50. It maxes out at 2800 CP. But there you go. The short answer to the question is yes, you can duo a Tapu Bulu in Pokemon Go. And I'll be honest, given the counters that we were recommended to use, it wasn't all that difficult. It really wasn't all that difficult. There was still over 100 seconds left at the end of the raid, so there's a lot of leeway for others that are out there that might have some decent poison tackers on their teams and want to give it a go. Even if you have some Nihilegos from the Ultra Beast raids, as long as they have double poison movesets, you're in with a really good chance of being able to take this down, even if you don't have the candies to power them up to level 40, even level 40. The one I used there was level 40. But yeah, so any legendary raid boss with a double weakness, I'm going to say now duo is possible. Yes. Other thing probably worth noting as well is for quite a lot of them the solo is going to be possible as well, and no doubt there'll be people trying around the world now with your poison type, your weather boosted in cloudy weather. And New Zealand gets a lot of that. It wasn't weather boosted in this particular raid. We actually had windy weather at the time, so that's over 100 seconds left without a weather boost, which is really good. The raids don't seem like they've been all that common. I've got within a 10 kilometer radius around me where I live in One Tree Point, I think there's about 12 gyms in total that I've been checking on Campfire throughout the day, and I've only noticed two T5 raids out of the entire day. So yeah, not the best on, but yeah, for now, I hope this gives a little bit of insight as to what can be achieved with a bit of dust spent. And yeah, good luck for that shiny. The shiny, the hundo, the shundo, if that's what you're after. But yeah, for now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.